This is something that should be taken quite seriously, literally. This is something that is going to damage you on many levels. But those of you who have been involved with somebody like this need to understand that you can heal from this and you can move past this. This is what I'm going to be talking about in the video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to, or avoiding, or the importance of avoiding sexual contact with the narcissist. There are many reasons for this. I'm going to talk about specifically the kind of the energetic and the emotional disruption that it causes for you. And the importance of this is that ultimately it needs to bring about your healing. And the more time that you spend with someone like this, energetically, but also thinking about them, being around them, speaking to them, engaging in this, even though I know that a lot of you don't want a relationship with this person, or it's kind of at the end stages, there's a reason why they are contacting you for this. There's a reason why they are wanting something like this from you. This is what we're going to be talking about in the video. But my friends, I just want to mention that I do go live on this channel once a week, and it's every Tuesday, and I would love to see you there. Maybe there's questions that you have on your mind. Maybe there's something that you want to discuss further. I'd say come on over to the live, because I will be answering your question. But also we have a really supportive live chat community that's going on alongside this live stream. And guys, I'd love to see you there, because do you know what? Healing doesn't have to be boring. And it's a vibe on these lives. So guys, come over for more inspirational, more empowering content. So let's discuss this. I know that this is an easy subject or an easy topic to really talk about, and it's something that might for some of you bring about shame or guilt. But I don't want this to be about that. I don't want this to do that to you, because that's not why we're talking about it. I just really want to kind of raise awareness about how important it is when you emotionally, psychologically, and energetically bond with a narcissist. If you are in a scenario where, you know, the relationship is broken down, maybe you are not speaking to them, maybe you're not really with them, maybe they have other people, maybe they have like different sources of supply, different people around them, and they are still contacting you. This is the issue with this type of scenario. I'm also going to talk about those of you that are still kind of in this relationship with the narcissist, but the issue with the fact that these people are still contacting you for one thing and one thing only. I know that a lot of you miss this person, all right? And there's no shame, there's no, it's normal. It's normal for that to happen, because, you know, like, look, you've been involved with this person for so long. You know, you have feelings, you've bonded, you've attached with this person, and they haven't been the person that you have wanted them to be, or they have not been the person that they said they were going to be. So it's really difficult to then kind of cut ties with someone where they were so lovely right at the beginning, and then towards the end, they completely were a shell of their former self. They're not the same person, and this probably was interchangeable throughout the connection that you had with this person. However, now that they are not in your lives, or there's been a devaluation and a dismissal of you, I know that there's probably a trauma bond that is in place, that is going on. And I know it's the trauma bond that draws you to this person. Please know, it's not them as a person per se that you miss. It is more about the trauma bond and what that trauma bond is initiating within you, what this person is kind of giving to you that you can't, that you think you can't give yourself. That is ultimately what the trauma bond is really about. For those of you who are kind of still at the beginning stages, know that you will get through this, and there is so much that's going on here in this trauma bond that you are now wanting and needing this person sexually. But what I really want to talk about in this video is why it is so important to avoid this. Okay, sex for a narcissist, all right, is all about certain things, and that's all about control. Namely, it is about control. And the reason why they want control is because they need to be able to have power over you. It's about ownership, about owning you. This comes from two things: objectification and attachment disorder. And these two concepts go hand in hand. Objectification is where you objectify a person, meaning you don't connect, you don't bond, you don't attach to this person or to anything. Which is why then you feel when this person is with you is that you own them, you can control them, you can manipulate them. Objectification. So this person doesn't really have meaning to you. It holds value about what this person can do for you transactionally. Think about it. In your relationship with the narcissist, this is exactly what was going on. It is about objectifying you. So it's more that you are an object, you are a thing. It's about what you can provide for the narcissist. And for the narcissist, what you are providing is pleasure. Okay, let's not beat it around the bush. It is pleasure that you are giving them. But the reason why they withhold it or they don't give it as regularly is because it's a control. All right, and when you're controlling someone because they feel they own you, what they are doing is they are making you conform. Okay, they are priming you. They are conditioning you to think or do a certain way. We've talked about the attachment disorder. Now, attachment disorder, all right, is all about how they cannot connect. They cannot attach onto you in a healthy way, but they also can't detach from you in a healthy way. So this bond, this attachment that exists with them is very skewed, is very dysfunctional, simply because they view you as an object. Transactional love, objectification. What can you do for them? So I can go so far as saying is that they use your body for their pleasure. No connection, but it's about using you as an object to be able to give them what it is that they need. They need satisfaction. They use your body for it. How awful is that? Because when we look at intimacy, when we look at connection, when we look at sex, when two people are in a loving dynamic together, this is about connecting, this is about bonding, this is about growing. You're showing each other how much affection, how much love you have for one another and what you feel for that person. And this is, and every time a couple is intimate with one another in a healthy way, it causes the connection to grow stronger. It's a growth. It is not a detachment, which is what happens with the narcissist. It starts off all intense right at the beginning, and then it just basically trickles down into nothing. So the relationship happens in reverse. It is not about growth. It's not about growing together, making something stronger with this connection. It is a detachment every single time. And so the narcissist attaches from you because actually they don't know how to connect. This is all about objectification and transactional love. So they're using you. Energetically, it's as they are siphoning from you. Okay, they are siphoning your life force energy from you, which is why you feel depleted, which is why you feel tired. Even one night encounters cause this. What you're doing is you're like a battery pack for the narcissist. You give them everything that they want, but they give you nothing in return. So how is this a fair exchange? It is called using. It is called taking, which is ultimately what they have always done to you. And also, if we think about this as well, all right, a narcissist uses your body, uses you for their own satisfaction. Okay, there is no connection. And this is why it's very easy for them to go off and find more sexual partners or more people to feed them, more people to give them that energy. When they don't have you around, when you are not there, they have got other people because they don't just rely on one person. Remember, the connection is skewed. They do not connect, they do not bond, which is why it's very easy for them to be able to move forward, move on to others. Think about it also, if you are allowing this person to treat you like this, what are you showing about you? What are you displaying about yourself? That you are there to meet the narcissist's needs, to meet anybody else's needs at the expense of your own. You are worth more than that. Okay, this is about your own personal value. Who are you? You're going to let someone like this treat you like this and just require this one thing from you? You are not an object. You are not something that you can just give yourself freely. No, this person, if they want that from you, they need to earn it. They need to work for it. Okay, I know that you may have been in a relationship with this person. There may have been a connection, but this person has defied you and betrayed your trust. So this isn't about you giving this up in the hope that this person is going to change. And because you do this for that person, they're going to be different, they're going to treat you different. No, that's not how this works. This person is taking from you energetically and emotionally. They are taking your life force energy from you, which is why you are feeling depleted, which is why you are feeling so awful. It takes you days to be able to recover from this. This person is never going to change. So the more that you give yourself, the more that you give from you, this isn't going to change. And I really hope that this sinks in, my friends, because really, this is not going to help you in any way. It is going to deplete you and make you feel worse. This is about control. This is about manipulation. It's like I said before, it's about priming. It's about getting something from you. It's getting you to conform, you to be there, to meet the narcissist's needs whenever they want you. What about you? What about your needs? What about when you wanted an explanation? What about when you needed something from the narcissist, when you wanted your needs to be met? They were not there for you. So this isn't about you bending your boundaries to suit somebody else. Think about you and put yourself at the forefront and think, you know what? I don't deserve this. I don't need to be treated like this. A narcissist has a very skewed and very dysfunctional way or understanding about intimacy and sex. Ultimately, they don't view it in the same way that me or you do. It's very strange. Do you know what? I talked more about this in a live stream that I did quite recently. Check it out. It's here, okay? And I talk more about it, about the strange sexual intimacy with a narcissist. Because honestly, my friends, this is going to be an encounter like you have never experienced before. Yes, it is intense right at the beginning, but that's it. It's intense, it's magnetic right at the beginning. But as time goes on, it transforms into something completely different. And there's reason why this happens, and I explain this more in this live stream. So I really hope that what message you can take from this video is that you put yourself first and really think about what is it that's going on here? What are you doing? How is this serving you? How is this working for you? Are you really getting your needs met in this scenario? Or is it that this person is being able to lie to you and being able to take from you what is not rightfully theirs? Are you comfortable with this situation? Because the narcissist is using you for this one thing. They are using your body. And when somebody uses your body in this way, it has a negative effect, like it has on you. It has a negative effect for days after. All right. So in order to avoid that from happening, put yourself first and grow that resilience and build that energy within you. Okay. This is how you are going to be able to break this trauma bond to this person. All right. I know it's debilitating, but this is how you break the trauma bond. You put yourself first, put that energy into you. Guys, if you are experiencing this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I've also got a mentorship and a journal club, and if you are interested in joining, please see the description box below. I've also got a Discord server, which is a community of like-minded individuals, and if you are interested in joining and connecting with people to explore, for people to help to connect, please know that the link is in the description box. I hope to see you there. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope it's helped.